I'm Chris Baldwin. I'm the director of ACT Consulting Services, specialist theatre consultancy practice. My involvement in this project was 12 to 13 years ago when we undertook a feasibility study for Llanelli in respect of the theatre. We came back into the project about 3 years ago when the scale of the theatre design had been much reduced for a reduced budget, of course. And it was quite a challenge then to take something which was a very simple flat floor retractable seating concept and give it a little bit of shape and character and quality.
My name is David Turnbull. I'm project manager for Northern Light. Northern Light are the leading theatre installation company in the UK. This job's been in the pipeline now since 2007 in terms of planning, with a few funding issues. It eventually got reborn in 2010, which is when Northern Light got involved in Christmas of 2010.
The sound in this project was a collaboration with our office and with Tannoy, and a very successful collaboration that we've made on occasions before. It's basically, I was quite determined about the combination of speaker products and amplifiers to go with, but particularly the speaker products, so we were getting very much point source sound, very clear, distinctive, uncoloured, and working with a modular system which we've got with Tannoy. We then took the early designs, plans and sections, and Tannoy took those away and put them into ease and came back with a component schedule to match the specification that I put forward of a performing theatre, receiving house theatre, and the usual requirements to do everything from drama to small scale, medium scale musical.
The scheme is a 500-seater auditorium main theatre with a separate studio theatre space where they can seat 100 people.
The sound was part of the bigger cost plan, of which we had some concern because of the limited budget. But with the support, I think everybody from the theatre point of view understood the necessity to try and produce a new theatre which was giving us as high-tech a solution as possible.
The audio system is a full Tannoy system. Front system is a VQ85s supported by VQMBs. We've got a delay line of VX15 Qs, and then side fills around the auditorium of DI8 DCs. And then down at the ground level you've got VS2 and 8 subs supported by some VX12s, just to give some infill at the front of the auditorium.
So we've obviously got a great combination of components from Tannoy for the general loudspeaker rig here, which is left, centre, right, low left, right, full range and sub bass, and delays into the balcony. There are a lot of other interesting areas into which Tannoy has become involved in this project, and one of the key ones is the introduction of the artificial reverberation system, which we've done with ACS in Holland. And these are working at very, very low level to actually enhance the natural acoustic of the space, and it could literally be natural acoustics, and we were demonstrating some of this yesterday where we had the whole auditorium in operation, and we have over the stage a set of acoustic reflectors which have integral lighting in them as well as loudspeakers.
There's an artificial reverberation system in the scheme. Again, using the Tannoy loudspeakers, there's 56 loudspeakers dotted around the auditorium which are entirely independent of the main house system. Again, within that, we've got 20 CMS 801 DC ceiling mounts, 18 CMS 601 DC ceiling mounts, and then DI8 DCs making up the balance of the equipment.
Now this allows performers who might be operating in concert mode on stage to be part of the auditorium acoustic, because we regenerate it over stage, but also it allows us the possibility of musicians one side of the stage to be very clearly hearing the musicians from the other side, because we're cross-feeding it.
The reverberation system has got 18 microphones over the stage which go into a processing unit, which then enables the user to recall a number of different preset reverberation times. The hall itself has a reverberation time of less than 1 second. The system enables them to recall a number of reverb times from 1.1 up to 2.7 seconds, and there's a couple of extra ones in there for special effects. But essentially it creates the right environment for the performers and the audience to listen to a specific type of music.
Well, we certainly enjoyed a little bit of fatigue setting in, but we certainly enjoyed the last couple of days on site, which has been largely acoustic working. At the end of the day, it's how it works with the audience in it, and we had a small audience yesterday and some performers on the stage, and that was giving us a really good glow as to how well it was working. I think the auditorium will be much enriched with people in it, and that's what it's all about. But the kind of the diffusion of the auditorium, the visual aspect, the acoustic aspect, you know, the comments coming back, it's working very, very well, and I'm sure it's going to be an absolutely fantastic asset to this part of the world, and particularly to Llanelli.